What is the best CRM?
I'm Derek.
And I'm Demo, and we're going to talk about that today. Welcome to the Real Estate Game Plan Podcast, where we bring you inspiration, actionable steps, and knowledge to build your game plan to take your real estate business to the next level. My name is Demo.
And I'm Derek, and we are licensed real estate brokers and your hosts for this podcast. Let's get started.
So, Derek, what is the best CRM out there? We get that question a lot. Agents ask that question in different Facebook chat groups, and go to Google and search best CRM for real estate or best CRM. It's a very broad answer. You'll probably get 5,000 different CRM platforms that you can sign up a trial for, and no credit card needed, 14 free days. But really, what it boils down to, and this is the basis of this whole conversation, is that the best CRM is the one that you'll use.
Absolutely.
I mean, ultimately, they all do the same thing, right? They all keep you organized with your contact information of people that you know, and put their email address in. And some do some different features and have some, nicer bells and whistles than the other. But really, when I was an agent first beginning, I did just start with an Excel spreadsheet. And so it doesn't have to be something that's very complicated. It doesn't have to be something that you pay a ton of money for, but what it can be is something that's useful, something that keeps you organized. And I would say, very quickly though, after that Excel spreadsheet, it is highly worth investing in a CRM, even if it's a CRM that's built standalone as a CRM. But what we offer here at Solid Source is KBCore that has a front end website integrated with a smart CRM, and we'll kind of break that down a little bit later. But what that allows you to do is have that customer facing website presence. They can search for properties, they can communicate with you, the agent, and then as they fill in their information on that website, it automatically flows into your CRM system that can then trigger and send out emails, text messages, and things like that.
Yes, and I've had the opportunity to play with KBCore as well, and it is a wonderful, very easy to use platform, and I absolutely love it. I love the advertising part of it. You're able to advertise listings through IDX, and they not only are consumer friendly, but they're state compliant.
Hmm.
And just takes a lot of the guesswork out, because when
Yeah.
agents try to do a lot of the things that are already baked into KV Core separately, it can be a lot more confusing, especially when it does come to advertising.
Yeah, good point. So we did answer the question of what the best CRM is, the one you'll use, but let's take it a little further. So if you are going to invest in a CRM system similar to KV Core, what does that really do for you and for your business? And number one is that it automates communication, right?
Yes, it's going to save you a lot of time, because some agents may ask themselves, do I need an assistant? Do I need to get a real estate assistant? Do I need to build a team, etc.? And maybe KV Core, because it does automate things,
Hmm.
is going to save you time. It's usually the time saving
Hmm.
that is going to be super helpful.
Yeah, and that's a great point. Number two would be to be organized, right? I mean, that can, in the same vein as number one here, that can really help save time when you're on a schedule. You're keeping something that is constantly pinging you, saying, "Hey, it's time to follow up with this client. Hey, it's time to do this." And also, in addition to number one, when it is sending out emails and text messages automatically, and then reminding you to call or meet with, a certain person, it is like having an assistant, right? That's kind of feeding you that information, except it's just software
Yes, and it's all in one place.
all in one place. Exactly. And that brings us to number three, is if you are going down that venture of investing into a CRM, it is an investment into your business. We would acknowledge or ask you to look for something that is integrated with a website. KV Core does that, has that front end website that we touched on earlier that then feeds the information into your CRM system. So, great way to keep organized, great way to automate some communication. Also, comes with a front end facing website. Whatever system you use, it's going to be good for your business. And we were talking about it earlier, Derek. The question was, as a new agent,
Do
I
you
don't.
even need one? If I
Yeah.
feel like I don't have any prospects yet, versus do I need to wait till I get to 15 or 30 before I get a CRM.
Exactly. And, really the answer there is what do you want to do with this business long term? Are you looking to invest in it? And if the answer is yes, and you're coming from that long term perspective, then as early as possible. And again, if it is that Excel spreadsheet very early on, you're on a tight budget with what you're doing with real estate and you're part time and you're working your way into full time, then put that Excel spreadsheet, but use it. Right.
Yes.
And so the key thing with the paid CRMs is typically there's a lot more reminder features. And yes, you can use Google Calendars and Apple Calendars to send you reminders and things like that. But that can get overwhelming really quickly, especially as you ramp up your real estate career. So the earlier you kind of put those processes in place, the better runway you have for your real estate career.
Yes, and if you're looking for lead capture online, you want to capture those online leads. Again, a lot of these features are built into KVCore. Maybe you don't want to necessarily promote a specific listing. Maybe you want to promote a group of listings. You can put different ads out there to really capture folks, and those can be extremely, it can be very helpful.
Definitely. Definitely. Well, I'm Demo,
I'm Derek.
and we appreciate you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Game Plan podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube and leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast platform. Thank you for listening.